Hi everyone, it's time for a very festive Baking with Jim. It's December and I've yet to have a mince pie this festive season, and that's got to change right now. So I'm going to make my own mince pies. I have bought my own mincemeat because I decided I was doing this morning and it takes a long time to make this. However, I'm going to make my own pastry because I'm terrible at it and it will be fun. And also, if all I'm doing is putting dollops of mincemeat into pastry, it's a very lame video. Now, this recipe apparently makes a very short pastry. I've never made this before. Georgia, who's behind the camera, this is her recipe, so she might be shouting at me throughout. Let's make some mince pies. Step one is to preheat the oven to 200 degrees centigrade. I can do that. That's easy. Sift the flour into a bowl. How much flour? I need 8 ounces of self-raising flour. Where's my scales? Now, I don't use ounces because I live in 2018. So I have to change these scales. Pounds and ounces, that's what I need. No, I need to zero it first though, because the bowl weighs something. Going well so far. 8 ounces of self-raising flour. Not like the kilograms I'm used to. 8 ounces is probably more than a bowl full of flour. That's fascinating. Come on. 7.1. Come on. 7.9, 8, exactly, excellent. Now, I'm actually going to sift my flour for the first time ever because it specifically told me to in the recipe here. Usually I don't bother because I'm lazy, but it's going to happen. There we go. Flour, sift. Oh, look. Lovely. I need 6 ounces of butter cut into cubes. It turns out 1 block of butter is 9 ounces, so I need 2/3 of it into cubes. Oh my god, that's 6 exactly. Oh no, it's changed to 5.9, but whatever, that's fine. I'm a genius! Rub in the butter until it resembles breadcrumbs. So, I remember making pastry in school once, primary school, and what I was taught was tips of your fingers, nice and gentle. You don't want to make it too warm. So I've got some little breadcrumbs, I've got some big breadcrumbs. I feel like I need to be a bit more consistent and have, you know, all small breadcrumbs. But I'm getting there. I'm leaving this here for now because my hands have been in it for quite a while and it's going to get too warm. There's a few kind of lumpier bits in there, but I think it'll all even out when I start sort of smushing it places. Next up, I need to dissolve my caster sugar in my egg yolk and 2 teaspoons of orange juice. So I need 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, 1 egg yolk, and then my 2 teaspoons of orange juice. There we go. 1 yolk. 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. Right, tablespoon. Oh, I'm going to really enjoy this because I haven't like splurged my yolk yet, and I've just put sugar on top. I'm going to. Oh, that's fun. Science. Great. And then what I need, 2 teaspoons of orange. Back to my buttery board here. Very juicy orange, this one. 2, right. Excellent. Ooh, that orange smells good. It smells really Christmassy, which is good, because it's Christmas time. Add that to the flour mixture and mix. Great. Can do that. Now at this point, I'm not going to use my hands anymore because I'm just kind of combining this all together, and I feel like I'm just going to get it too warm, so I'm going to use my spatula instead. And be very gentle. Apparently what I need to do is mix it until I get a firm ball. Lovely. So about this firm ball business, don't think I'm quite there yet. Don't think I'm going to get there either, if I'm being totally honest. I won't quit yet though. I'm not a quitter. Do you know what? I mean, I haven't got a firm ball yet, but it's definitely kind of balling up, I feel. It feels a bit stiffer as well. That'll do, right? It's very short, a bit flaky, a bit crusty, but we're getting somewhere. Roll the dough on a floured surface until 1/4 inch thick. I need to clear some space. Wish me luck, everyone. Here we go. Right, let's roll this. What's a quarter of an inch? Anyone know? No? Good. Make it up as we go along. Oh, this pastry is going to be crumbly as hell. Okay, my trusted psychic is telling me that I need to keep moving my pastry or it will stick. Do I flip it over, do you think? Use a 3-inch cutter to cut out circles and a smaller 2-inch cutter to cut out lids. No, I'll use a 3-inch cutter to cut out circles, but then I'm doing stars because it's Christmas time. Do I have to butter this bad boy up?
I don't think so.
It won't stick?
Nah, it's got butter in it.
What if I flour them a bit?
No. Does it say it?
I want this to go on record. No, there's no mention of flouring or buttering the tray, but you've made these a bunch of times before. If they go wrong, if they get stuck, you're taking full responsibility. Agreed? Good point. Okay, I'm going for another cut here. Okay. How many am I doing?
As many as you can.
But what if I do
And
loads
you need lids.
of these and don't have enough lids? Is that the right thickness?
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Don't have one, I'm dead on the inside.
No, but if you had to pick.
No, my favourite Christmas song, I think, is actually from old Mickey Bubbles. Christmas, snow's coming down. Christmas,
I'm watching it fall.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's one of my faves.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
So tricky. So tricky. There's so many.
Oh, shit. Kind of regret asking you. If it's too hard, don't bother answering, it's fine. So I've got, what, 12 holes here, but 11 cuts to go into them. So I'm going to re-roll, and when I do my lids, I'm going to do one more pastry, what do you call it? Bowly bit. Favourite Christmas song, gun to your head.
Driving Home for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Very warm and sticky now is my pastry, so I'm going to re-flour a little bit because otherwise it's going to just stick to the surface and to my rolling pin, and the whole thing's going to be a nightmare. Christmas! Christmas! Voice of an angel.
Step into Christmas. Also
Oh, that's a
really
good one, yeah. I do like that one very much.
Yeah.
Step into birthday. Do you know what else I don't mind? Just because I'm a depressing arsehole. It'll be lonely this Christmas
Okay.
without you to hold. That's my best Elvis impression. Thanks. In fact, in the comments, what's your favourite Christmas song, please? I've gone full Maverick now, guys, because it's getting a bit sticky, so I'm actually putting flour directly onto the pastry. Don't do this unless you're a professional like me, because it could all go wrong. What I need to do before I actually put the lids on is obviously put the filling in. Didn't think of that. I need a teaspoon, which I think is harsh, but a teaspoon of minced meat in every one. A teaspoon's not much though, is it? And you can't hear it because I'm not wearing a microphone today, but I'll do one for you. I don't, again, I sound like a real Scrooge. Don't like much Christmas food, I hate mulled wine. I'm not into like Christmassy spices very much, but mincemeat I like very much, which is weird because it's got all the Christmassy spices in it, isn't it? Also, what are the weird little white bits in every? I always think they're maggots, but they're not. Suet, is that what it is? How do you know this? I've cut my first star. It's not a pretty star, but you know, it'll do. Oh god, it's really bad in fact. Oh no, and the top's fallen off, that's alright. That's fine, there's puppy there. Oh, I'm going to turn it over actually because it's got... That'll do. Oh no. Oh god, it's... Oh! No! Alright. Oh crap. The only way is up from here. This is the tester. Tell you what, you can help me cut some stars if you want. It's going to take bloody forever otherwise.
I'm not very good at stars.
You could do.
Well, I'm
you could
obviously
do
not really
different
excited.
shapes. You could do hearts; they'd be quicker. You could do.
But hearts are very festive. The stars.
It's love, isn't it? Love actually is all around.
Warm. Okay.
Right. Well then, no.
No, cut some shapes. No, not what I meant. I knew that's what you were going to do. Welcome to the show, Georgia. So this is Georgia, everyone. She's usually behind the camera, but this is her recipe, and I'm making a real meal of these stars. So she's come in to help. You're not going to cut stars, are you?
I'm gonna do what I feel.
Okay. I mean, you do Christmas, mate. You do whatever works for you. You stolen my knife as well. That's great. Sorry, you can use that one. What is it?
Just gonna do some lines.
Okay, that's festive. The Christmas lines. Great. Oh, that's a bloody brilliant love heart. Look at that.
That is good.
You're kind of right in my way now. I need to. That's a good love heart.
Has not gone to plan.
Oh, no, I think you're trying to do a lattice, but
Yeah,
you're not
but-
latticing it. You're just going. You're supposed to like weave it a bit, aren't you?
I just tried to pick it up and it crumbled.
Love hearts though. Great shout. Look, that's a solid love heart. Do you know what? The lattice is not a bad idea. I just wish you'd actually sort of weave
Alright,
it.
I'll do that with my next one.
Good luck. It's crumbly as fuck.
Very delicate lattice work going on here.
You've done really well though. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Good luck getting it from A to B though.
Can you not be putting pressure on?
Look at that little finger as well. She's bloody nailed it.
Don't make me laugh.
Put your little finger away, you little velociraptor.
Stop! You ruined it. You made me laugh.
Oh no, it was going so well. This has taken much longer than planned. It's basically pitch black outside now. So sorry for the light. I've got one more to do. So we've got stars here, lattices here, made by Georgia's fair hand. And I say that because I'm not taking any responsibility for them because they're awful. Love hearts here. I've got a J for Jim, a T for my wife Tanya. I'll take that one home for her. And I'm going to do a G for Georgia because she put loads of work into the lattices. And also, this is her recipe. So she gets a letter too. Ah! Right. Now then. Jesus, that took so long. If you don't go above and beyond like we've just done, you just put a flat lid on top, then you go on and make a hole in that, otherwise the whole thing's going to explode and splurge everywhere. And don't know if you ever kind of experienced mincemeat when it's fresh out of the oven, but it's molten, so don't do that to yourself. Place in the oven for 15 minutes until golden brown in colour. Okay, great, I can do that. I've just realised the oven's been preheating for about 2 hours. It's possible that I ruined Christmas, I think. Wait. Oh my god, they got so brown so quickly. They've gone past golden brown, straight to burnt pretty quickly. They're only in there for 15 minutes. Also, I don't know if you can hear them, they are sizzling. So I'm going to leave them a little while before I get them out because I'm going to have like major burns. What I am going to do before I get them out of the pan, because that is very hot, is sprinkle some sugar on top while they're still warm. I don't know why you do at this point, but you do. That's what it says in the instructions. This is probably a terrible idea. Well, they smell amazing, but they're actually bubbling. There we go. Mince pies. They don't look great, if I'm honest. They would do, I think I just burnt them. Oh, I definitely should have buttered these. Oh, no, actually.
Exactly.
Alright, okay. That's the little J. No, that's the T. This is the J. Oh, actually they come out very easily. You know, they're a little overdone. I wouldn't say they're burnt. I'm not gonna, I think they're gonna be great. They could have done with maybe literally 2 minutes left because I was watching them. I was washing up whilst watching them. I was like, they're fine, they're fine. I kept looking. It must have been 2 or 3 minutes and then they caught. So just a little bit less time and they would have been pretty much perfect actually. The pastry is very short, like it's crumbly, but I think that's good. I have to say as well, for all my bullying Georgia, the lattice ones came out best I think. Now it says in the recipe you're supposed to leave these 24 hours before you eat them. Madness, I think. Obviously I'm going to eat one now. Okay, I'm going to eat the J, I think. That's my first mince pie of the season. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's really good. Oh my god. I love mince pies. That is bloody amazing. I mean, you don't get short pastry like this when you buy them from the shops, and there's something special about that, I think. Oh, I suddenly feel quite festive. How does that happen? I'm so Scroogey most of the time. If you make this and use the recipe, let me know. Show me pictures, use the hashtag #BakingWithJim. Maybe sit your time for like 12, 13 minutes and keep looking at them. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.